can see it when I close my eyes. A high resolution picture of a different world, an image negative with stunning contrast to reality. I bask in it, even if but for a moment. This soft, sweet relief from the constant belief that things will never change is beautiful but fleeting. As soon as my eyelids begin to peel backward, a gloomy truth starts to set back into focus. The warm glow of the future no longer looks so bright. Swallowed by a dark, not so distant onsetting night, you really only have two choices: accept the fact that we are outmatched and watch the world slowly burn, or learn to fight, to hold on to something, even if it's minimal, wielding our pedagogies as weapons and rejecting the fiction that education is not political. See, society's trying to do me in with blowhards, creating the winds that we're flailing in. They're saying I'm too Paulo Freirean or even John Dewey in my philosophy, that education is a practice of freedom and the highest function of a democracy. But ain't none of that stopping me. And if you let it, you're lost too. Because teaching truth to the youth comes at a cost. Don't believe me, just ask Socrates. This is what we signed up for. To shrink back less and to speak up more. We should be outraged by injustices we see. No more indoctrinating the populace with half-truths and mythologies. Curricular approaches, let's hit them with the dosage of instruction that prepares for a world that does not yet exist, that's culturally sustaining and doesn't pathologize the kids. Even if we aim and miss, let us take the moonshots that keep us stargazing, searching the galaxy for an alternative reality. Because in a war over information, truth is often the first casualty. Let's break that and start to take back our profession. Demonstrate that teaching is more than just the planning of lessons, but an act of progression, pushing us forward to a semblance of symmetry. By developing problem solvers who can look at the world and think about it critically. Don't be fooled by the gimmickry, the whistles and bells with IG filtered imagery. There are students in your class who wish you would tell them how to get free. Breaking off the manacles of oppression. They may not look like you, talk like you, think like you, eat like you, but don't sleep. Rest assured they are counting on you to disrupt systems. Declare victory for the victims and make the crooked way straight. Liberation isn't keeping, but rather entirely removing the gate or any structural barrier so that every student can see. Ensuring educational opportunity is the very spirit of equity. This isn't partisan, but practical. Make your every decision be inspired by justice, student-centered, and tactical. Be a radical in the truest sense, meaning rooted and grounded. Certifying every scholar can do more than just pass a test, but is also well-rounded. This is how we win. By reshaping the world from within, changing the culture of our field, focusing not just on what we want to destroy, but what we want to build. So if you see me close my eyes, it's not to our present condition or its various machinations. It's to preserve that picture in my mind and recapture a radical imagination.